G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. This is our, I forgot the name of the series, Delboca Vista. That's right, Delboca Vista. Phase 2, I believe. Seinfeld reference included. Welcome back, episode 8. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Actually, no, it's been interesting the whole time, but we really kick off here because this little genius here, we are getting not offered, we are being requested to be delivering milk in Delboca, which is absolutely lovely. When it came up, I saw this and I thought, whoa. And then I thought that was milk, but this is dairy produce. Strange, this is milk. So we're going to look into that in just a sec. And also our lake, our two little lakes here, which Delboca is seated around with its surrounding neighborhoods of Bowie and outer close town almost joined up with Mitchell. One of the two lakes is strangely, weirdly weird. So this episode I'm going to be showing you because I've been putting some groundwork in, literally some groundwork, because look at that, actually working on the ground. I've been putting some groundwork in because we are going to kick off passenger transport, and I've got a bit of a surprise for you. So please jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you over here in just a sec. Okay, so keen to note it's speed 1 and we have the availability of £720,000. So what I'm going to do is borrow it all. And we're going to get into this, and we are going to, in fact, we're on speed 1, that'll be fine. Let's investigate milk first. So milk is a product, and I like this. I didn't know you could do this, but if you go to the new product here and then click on it, I don't know if this is new, but it brings up in the research tree where you need to be doing and what you need to be doing. So I've already got farming, and I need glass production. And to get glass production, I need to have manufacturing too, which I've already got. So we actually have finished. The toy truck people have gone. Hopefully something else will come up. But we actually have finished. What is it? The current research that we were doing. So I turned these guys off. The last thing we did is diesel engines, which means we can upgrade our fleet. So we are looking pretty good. So this episode we can upgrade the fleet, but remember, to get glass production we are going to need sand, and we don't, by the way, this is asking for copper ore. We are going to have to go to another region for sand, and I don't know where, probably this one. Yeah, is it Reading? Yeah, Reading and Harrison. Ooh, is that Kaolinite? Lovely, but sand is over here in Reading. That's going to cost us nearly 2 million to unlock, which is going to be interesting. We do have to get it at some point, and the sooner the better, but we need to increase the economy, so we are bringing more money in to be able to afford stuff like that. If you do that too early, you'll spend your whole game saving up for it. So, upgrading of road stock is going to be our second priority this episode, but most priority is going to be putting in the new passenger transport. Now look at this. We've got the Voxel Industries headquarters, and we've got Slobby Church here, which I think is really nice. Nice little sort of skyscraper going in there. So I think everything's looking quite lovely, and I've put a couple of placeholders here. So 792 available. And what I'm going to do is, let me see about this. Yeah, I got that one. So I'm going to pause the game. Car 10's still having issues, but that'll be because the research is stopped again. So we'll let Car 10 just go on his little mental. I mean, we could actually go to Car 10 and stick him in there, but I'll forget to take him out later. I've also taken this guy off. He was back on milk here, but he was taking milk, but this guy's happy now. Well, average. But the problem with this dairy delivery is that we don't have enough product coming into here, so one truck is going back and forwards from there to there, there to there. So I think this will run out sooner. So there's no point in having two trucks because it clears this. Then we have to wait for the train anyway. We may as well just have one truck and save money on that second service, the second truck. So what I'm going to do here is show you their plan. So we're going to have the passenger rail going, and if I go here, I can see passenger stations, and let me have a look. Ooh, That's quite lovely. Yeah, so I've got these passenger stations here. Yep, 25,000 for a standard passenger station. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and put in, where is it? Freight stations, passenger stations, narrow gauge. Yeah, I'm going to put a narrow gauge passenger station in. So first of all, let's flip it and see how much it costs. So 20,000, and I want this to be, I don't mind the orientation, but with the passenger narrow gauge, I'm on pause, so we can do a little bit of looking here. So if I put it here, I'll get a refund in a sec. So if I stick this guy down here, narrow gauge, 20,000, but on pause, so I should get all that back. Then if I go to depot and I want to go to L&B engine shed, which is going to be the narrow gauge one of this. If you have a look at the end of the rails, again pause, 42,000, and that's that. So now I can get the narrow gauge out. So I think these guys are going to be great to run passengers through here. And when we stick the passenger train in, the station in here, we want to get as many as we can, as many houses as we can, a big sort of, because you get all around it and a lot of it's going to be on the lake, but we want it to look nice. We always look at the town, we always look at the map from this angle. Generally, this is our default, and looking over there is going to look very lovely. So as long as we get a good sort of smattering around there, and then of course we can allow the conurbation to fill in once we know what we're doing. So I could fix this slightly as well. Then we can allow the conurbation to come right up against it. I have an issue here, but I'm thinking I'm going to bring the road up and then down. I'm going to see if I can do that with the hill included. But I don't know about that, but we'll see about it. I don't want to bring the rails below, especially this particular narrow gauge, because I think that narrow gauge is going to be a bit slow. So what we want to do here is let's get this one in first. And I think the first thing we're going to do is run passenger from this area, and I want to include Bowie and Binghamton as one station. That's why I've put in this land reclamation, because it used to go like that. Now I've got this, and this is going to be considered to be one town. Then I'm going to run it along here. I'm going to run across this rail. I may not be able to get it across it. If I can't get it across it, I hope I can, but I don't think I can. If I can't, then I will move this road and I'll come around this way. And that will be grim. It will be so grim, but that's all right. And we're going to run this as a single track. I always say that and I always change it, but let's see how we go. Okay, so get rid of these guys. 20,000 back, 42,000 back because we're on pause. So that's lovely. Rightio. So first thing I'm going to do here is I have to get rid of this one. I know I have to get rid of it, but I might be able to keep that. So this is going to be 47,000, and we know he has to go. This guy's gone, this guy's gone, this guy's gone. My little placeholders, and I'm then going to, because I needed something quick and dirty on the placeholding, and I know I can't continue that road there. It's almost like a plaza for the Voxel Industries. That's fine. Yeah, I don't mind because they've got the road. Well, they've got the road behind, but I kind of don't mind this. You're pushing traffic through there. I think what we could do is get this fixed a little bit. We'd probably have to get rid of a couple of houses to do that because these guys need to come down. I don't want to get rid of the church. It's going to cost me a lot to get rid of those. We may not be able to fix this until we get money later on. But in the meantime, I don't think things are going to close. They might get more expensive though. We'll have to see. Okay, so that is all lovely. Just trying to, my timer is gone off. What do we got? 9 minutes in. Let's get cracking, please. Okay, so let's get this passenger station in. So if I go here and I go to stations, and I've got my passenger, my narrow gauge. It's an L&B station. I don't know what that means, but it is a range of 110 meters. That's this range where you can see the green, I believe. So I think I want this guy to be, and I think the maximum he can be, let me show you here where I can see the rise. Let me do this. Yep. So I can see there's no, it doesn't go up to another level. And so let's get the extension there. I think the maximum we can do, see that, is 80. So there's a limitation on that one. And I think there's a limitation on 2. So 80 and 2, we may as well do that. And that is the length of our trains. So if you can see here, if I go there and put the station side, ooh, yeah, there we go. I was thinking, why won't it be able to do that? But that's because the station is built here. So that's kind of where you would do it with the station on the street. Now, what I want to do is I think the station's going to have to I think it's gonna, if I have a look at the rolling stock, I was thinking we'll have a train that can just go into the station and then come out. So double-ended train, which is what I did in my last series, but I think we have trouble again. So let me put down the depot, and again, I'm on pause, so I can put down the depot kind of just down. And if we have a look at the stock, if we go by, and I, no, we're going to buy, and we want to say just passengers, please. Then we're like this. Now, this one here, these hold 80 per person. And that means this narrow gauge, that means that I can, because his length is 13 meters. So if it's 80 meters, I could do one, I could do, well, I could duplicate it, and then I could duplicate it again, and that'll be 51 meters. Now, that is 160, 320 passengers. So that's quite a bit, and if you have a look at him, his power and acceleration isn't going to be good. But what we could do is just, how much are these going to cost, guys? 66,000, so that's not bad. I think I could probably get the rolling stock in at 3 of them and just extend it. Because the amount of passengers is huge. Not enough power. Ah, look at that. They are just carriages. Okay, so we have two options here. We can, yep. So we can either do one of two things. Let me stop making that. We could either do a station where you roll in and then we do a turnabout, and I grab a bit of land here and I roll it back out. And if that happens, he'd be going in on the left and then he'd be coming out on the left. That fits in with the way I like things, so he'd come out there. So I'd need to run the narrow along here and then put the station in and then worry about getting the tracks in. And that train would do a turnabout. Now, if I did that, when I get down to here, I'd need to do the same thing, but I think I could. I think I could put the station here and then I could roll out and back along. So a single-ended train would work. We just need to know whether or not we would like to do that. Or the other option is that I go into this, I go by, and I stick in this one, which, look at that, 30 kilometers an hour. I mean, it's going to be ridiculous. But as a narrow gauge, it's, wow, it's not. Is this a mistake? Is this a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't be doing narrow gauge. Let me look at the other option. I thought I was all set here. I'm going to refund that. I'm going to stay on pause. Make sure I do the refunding on pause. I can go up to here and go depot, and I can have a look. If I put in, because I want a different station, my main driver was I want the station to look different, right? But if I do that, and I got the LB, the station looks lovely. Now, if I do passenger stations, and I've still got the standard one, I've actually got enough money to do this wooded train sets, GWR train shed station. And I've got a GCR or a Southern Line station, 146. So I don't want to spend too much, but let's see how big these guys are. It's 125, 400. But what's that? Is that 2 tracks? It is. And if I, 126, 400. Now, if I bring him up to, and let's see about this. So he's standard tracks, isn't he? He is standard tracks. So I could do, which is not bad, because then the track, it could use the same network and it could cross this. I'm already swinging towards this, but look, we can't really fit him in, but we probably could if I do some stuff. It's a lot bigger, isn't it? It's a lot bigger, but I'm committed. I'm committed to making it look nice, to be honest. And if I don't get it up and running this episode, at least but have a look at the spread there. That's pretty good. Now, if I do that, right? If I do that, can I get a double-ended train that'll just go in, and then I can put the station, I could put it all the way towards the end. So I can kind of put it there. Yeah, right up against the end, which would be lovely. So we could do that. So that's that one. And then if I do, let's do passenger stations. So here it is. Which is it? Oh my God. What's this one? No, he's coming down from the above area. We don't want that. No. GWR small station. Is that going to pass through, or is that 3? That's not bad. That's quite a lovely looking station. Right, that isn't too bad. How can I make this one? Let me spin in this way, and let me make him. I mean, I'm trying to not. See, there we go. Okay, what? How big? We can make it to 140. Now, if we did that at 223,000, but I don't mind. And in fact, look at the grab. So I could do that, and I could put it in here. I could almost put it there, couldn't I? And then we'd have to find a train that is going to be passenger available now. If I go here and do passengers, are any trains yet? See, these steam rail ones are great, and they don't need any power. Look at that. Speed 91 and the GWR. Now they're absolutely lovely. So that would work. If I go here and select passengers again, I've got this steam rail, GWR steam rail. Are they the same? They seem the same. This Pullman carriage is unpowered. So if I go powered only, please, then I've got the steam rail in the dark color, and then I think I've got the Pullman colors motor. And the push-pull carriage set is going to be slow, and then this is the one I used in the last preview playthrough. So I think we're going to want this one here, so that's not bad. Alright, I've decided I'm going to do that. I haven't put a station down here, I've got over there. Let's go back to passenger stations and pick the right station here. So we said passenger stations, and we think that this station might work. Was that it? Yep. The wooded station was not bad. There's a standard one. What's a Southern Line station? Do we want to have a look at it? Is it the standard tracks? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Wooded train shed. That's not bad, actually. That would actually look quite nice. Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we aim to put that one in? Let's make him as big as we can. Ooh, 100 meters. No, 100 meters is as small as it can be, but as big as it can be is 150. I think we should go the biggest size and just make it work. And those trains will just turn around. And I think we need 3 in this one, just for the size of the building. So if I did that, no, I can't get a third one there. So I can't make that. That's the maximum, and it can only be 2. That's all right. 2 would work, and I would put it there. I mean, I literally would put it there and I wouldn't have to do anything at the moment. So there's that option. Do you want to put them next to each other and see what they look like? Okay, pause. So let's put that one in, and let's put in this one. And it will be that way as well. So let me go up. Let me do the maximum length. So the maximum length is 140. So it's a tiny bit smaller, but I think the length works, but I can increase it to 3 across. So it would be there. I'm tempted to put it in. I don't know if that other one is a pass-through. And that's what worries me slightly. We are paused. There's a couple of 100,000 in there. Yeah, I'm not sure about this because I think that's a pass-through. And really, there's 2 pass-throughs, and I could make my own pass-throughs. I get it. It's great, but I would like to see it without this because I would use it. It's actually a beautiful station. They're both really lovely, guys. These green doors are not amazing. I don't know what's going on with the green. Okay, let's look at the yeah, let's get rid of this one. It's definitely not going to happen. Gotta be careful not to unpause here. Get rid. So that's gone. And then the only other one here we're going to put in is passenger, please, is the wooded station. So it's going to be this one as well. So I'll stick it in the same orientation that way, facing forwards. Yep. So let's look at him the correct way, and let's get him to maximum lengthage. Oop, 125 again, about the same size as the other one, but you can't give it extra platforms. Nope. So I can make it that, but number of platforms I cannot increase. So 2. So 2 and 2. So we'll stick them next to each other and see which one we like. I actually don't mind this one, but I wish the shed was big enough. I'm going to take that one over there. We could use a different one over here, but I'm not sure. I don't want to spend all the money there. I might just put the standard one in. But yeah, that is quite cool. Okay, so we need to do this, and we need to do this. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry. And that's, yeah, we're back to our 700,000. Thank goodness. Lovely. Okay, let me get this in. So I'm going to get rid of that there, aren't I? Go to rails, go to stations, and I want to put in passenger, and I am going to pick the lovely one, Southern Line Station. Is that it? Let's just see it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it is going to be this orientation with that at the top. And I'm looking at that over there and just wondering if I put it here, is that going to push my curve too much? I think I need to take everything I can over there. So let me do that. That's just going to basically charge me to knock down the monument. That's fine. I kind of like the monument. For the sake of one voxel, shall we? I'm going to try that. I like that monument though, don't I? Could always get rid of this and put it in there. Get rid of this. I could do that. I'm thinking about the turnouts here and make it in more. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to get rid of. Ooh, wait on. This and this. Statue's gone. We might be able to put statue back in some way. Stations and yep, there we go. Cool. So we can put this all the way here, and that brings this guy right the way in. I'm happy with that. And should we put it here or here? I don't mind the station right up there, but I think we're better here. Oh, it's paused. Actually, no, it is probably better with it the other way. Could put it a bit closer. Yeah, that'll bring that there. So you got that one. Being very fussy with this at the moment. Let's see about this. Let's see its logistics. See the logistics spread. Yeah, look at it. It's getting lots of houses, so that's really cool. Okay, good. So that's a lot of people that want to get to that station, so that is nice. I do like that. Okay, I think we're going to leave it just there. I don't think we're going to put it right up against here. It's better. It looks a bit more natural. Yep, we could always cut this back, but then we wouldn't be able to put the water in. So I think the station with a little bit of greenery in front of it is nice. It softens it a bit. Okay, we are going to have to get rid of this, so let's not have an episode where we spend all our money and aren't able to do anything. Okay, that's all nice. I like that they're together. Okay, so now we need to make sure we can get out of there. And for the moment, I'm happy to get out of there on one set of rails. So let's do the very minimum. We could do this, and then I wonder, could we do this? We could. I do like this right over here. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, there we go. We got there in the end. We took the scenic route, but we did get there. Okay, that works. Now, this part's going to be interesting because, you know, if you've watched Voxel Tycoon with Stitch Up before, he likes symmetry. He likes it all nice. There's the. Just thinking, when my tracks are next to each other, how far apart are they? Oh my god. So if these are my tracks here, there's my gap. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, it is one set, but can we do... Well, what we could do is this. We could go like this, and then we could do that straight in. That would work. Okay, so that means that they can pick either one. And then one can be in there and the other one could be leaving, so that could work. And now we have to work out exactly what we want to do here, because then we can get rid of the boundaries. In fact, we can get rid of the city boundaries now. Let's not do it just yet. Okay, now we need to decide what we're going to do over here with the roadage. But for now, I'm thinking of just cutting the road and dealing with it later. Let me do that, and then let me cut off, please, that. Yeah, because I want to bring this sort of right in. So let me grab this, grab rails, and from here, I want to go like this. Ooh, okay, well, we're going to have to get some height there as well. Okay, let me see if that's long enough. Is that... yeah, it is. Now, make sure we always get rid of these. I say it in all my playthroughs. Any of those little bits that are going to hold you up, we always get rid of. And then now, because I've got the gradual sloping mod like this, which is lovely, I now need to allow for a certain amount of voxels in space. That piece is now that length. And so I need to make that work over here. So the best thing I could do is flatten out the countryside first. And I know that my other rail is going to be this side. So I know this will be the front. There'll be two. The second rail will be left of this as we look at it. Right. Okay. Cool. Now you know, very tempted to go and terraform this, but at the moment, this is just make it work. So I'm going to get myself a little bit extra over here as I'm watching that money go down. And again, I've got it paused so I can undo all this and probably get everything back, which is interesting. That gets me to grade, but with nowhere near the sort of level that I need to, because what I need to do is I need to do this. I need to create an off. Now, is that lined up? Ooh, is that lined up? That, just moving the camera. Oop, there we go. That is lined up. So if I do that there, let me do that shortest one. That is lined up, yeah? Okay, good. So if we line that up, I now see if I can get down gracefully. No, just not. So what I could do is just bring this back a bit. You see how I've done this? Just in kind of sections. So I could do that using control to allow myself to decide how much I want to delete. So again, here we go. That's the default. If I hit control, I can now delete any of the sections. And if I want it from here onwards, I would go there and then just snip out the rest. Lovely. And then we go down to here. See, that's nice. Now what it's doing is it's now telling me the minimum space I need to make this lovely slope down. And I love that. I think that's really good. I think that's really clever. I honestly, the people who make the mods, I just think you're very clever. Scaleman, our hero. I want to say all the other modders, but then I've just realized I've said one. Anyway, that is lovely. I mean, that is just nice. Oh, yeah, that's great. Okay, so now what we've got here is a situation where the trains are now using the same network. So what I do generally with my playthroughs is go, yeah, I'm only going to have one train, and then about, you know, literally the next episode decide, I want a second train, and then I go back and double track the entire network. But I don't mind that. This is how the game progresses and starts, and you know what? It's expensive to lay down rail infrastructure. If you can share a bit of tracks, that's awesome. Now, what we can't do here, there's no pass-through. So I could go with my original plan of having the pass-through on this side, having it come around there, and having the station in here. But I wonder exactly what's going to happen here. So let me see here. What's the length of this station? 150 meters. So we know that the next station needs to be 150 meters as well. I don't want it to be any smaller because I want these stations to work, and later on I want to bring in bigger trains. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I know I'll have to get it in here. So let me just take out, oh right, so I'm up. So what I could do is just extend this and have the whole thing sitting up. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Okay, hang on. No, I'm down. I am up. Oh my god. Okay, get rid of that. Actually, just get rid of that. And then just go right. Okay, so it's going to be along here. So if we had a single line in here, for these passenger trains, I'm going to run single lines, and then I'll extend it a bit later. But I need to see, is that my correct width? It is, although this pass-through could work for this. No, because the train would have to go the other way. I could do this. Oh, there's a grade change. No, there's not. Right, okay, good. So in that case, options. I could do, and I want this to look reasonably natural, so blah, blah, and blah. Yep. I could do this. I could have this section as two directional, and then from here on inwards, the passenger train, I could use signaling to, I think I could do this too. I could do signaling, and then I could do that into there, but I've got to see where I can fit this station. How about that? Well, we say 150 meters. Oh my God, I don't think we can fit the station in here. But I wanted to put it, I think I need to put it in here. And this wasn't here a minute ago, was it? I think we can do it. I think this is worth it. So what's it going to cost us? Oh my God, it's going to cost us a fortune. But it'll get all the properties here, and it means that the town can expand behind it as well. I think we should do that. With a big station, I think we should do this. Yep, I am paused still. But, ooh, I'm not going to have any money. Ooh, I might have to keep the game going so we can get money in while we're doing this. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will. Okay, have I got any stations down or depots that I don't want to use? Look at that. That looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. I love that. I love that. Okay, this is nice. Happy with that. We'll need to do a bit of signaling, but, you know, again, I don't actually need this infrastructure to be up and running. I just need it to get going and to lay it. And I like the idea of just laying it and then, you know, because what we need to do here is work out how big this station's going to be, because I think it's going to want to be 2 across. I will pause it again just for a sec. So if I go stations and then just go passenger, grab the bog standard and bring it to, it's going to be 150 meters. So let's do that. 2 and then go 150. Whoa. Oh, 120 is the... Oh man, 150 is that. So that would be, if we had it all straightened off, alright, it'd be 175,000 to lay it in there. What if we ran it as... See, I think 2 is good, because if you got 1 in there, I don't think we want to do it any less. I think I need to wait and save up until I've got the money to complete this project, because I want to put it along there. So just for now, let me grab conveyors and just stick them here so this bloody road doesn't come up again. Literally throwing away £3,000, but that's not bad. Okay, so we wanted to go there. I don't think any road's going to spring out of here, but this is the reservation where we want it. And I don't really want it to come up at all, do I? No, I need to get rid of some. Stuff over here. Well, we could do it in sections. Let's go speed 2 so the money comes in. Let's get rid of that bit. And then it's this property. Might have to just get rid of this actually. 13,000. So if I put this back, so there, 9,000. Right. So do I have enough room to stick that in there and get the rail in? Let's see. If I go here, it should remember my last station. It was here, so that fits. And if I put it like that, I reckon I've got enough for that as well. So I think I'm going to put it in actually. Now that is there, right? 152,000. If I go passengers and just see if I can put in 287,000. GWR, we don't like it. The wooden one, we don't have the money. No, we want the passenger station. So it's going to have to be this. Cheap and cheerful. But that's on 150 meters. And let me check this one. It was 150 as well. Yes, it was. So that's not bad. We could keep that as our default. And I think I've got enough room for everything else there. Yeah, there's enough there. So now, if I've got this amount of room to get that out of there, let's just put him in. Now, is there a left and a right? Nope, but that works in if you have a look up here. I don't mind tucking that bit in at the back there like that. 153, 152. For the sake of 1,000, we do that. There's no left or right. Let's look at the town grab. It grabs almost all the town, which I love. Okay, so that's where we wanted it. Yeah. I'm just going to put it one more across. Nope. just worried about the... Okay, here. Yep, perfect. I should have paused it then when doing that. That was a bit silly. I do like how the mountain's right behind it too. That's good. We might even fill this in a bit. I think that's lovely. Okay. I'm going to pause it now just while we... what do we got? 181,000. So I've put this down. I've still got 181. Lovely. We might be able to complete the project. Was I panicking for nothing? Oh, speed 1. That's why we got 181, because we've been making money by rushing it. I think I should do this properly. Let's get this. This is a running that way, always. I'd really want the bypass to come this way, wouldn't I? But I'm never going to be able to do that because I don't want to move this and I don't want to move that. Okay. Should we just run it? Am I being silly? Let's do it. That kind of looks nice. Okay, and that would allow us for the second track to go in eventually. I want to see if I can get out of here. That's not bad, because that allows my houses to stay there, which is good. God, I hope I can get these trains on this. There's so many different tracks here. We don't really need this, but I'm going to put this in anyway. Let's just see if we can get this. Now, I don't like how it comes in there, so let's see if we can get it to go like this. Click, click, and in. Yeah, that's the neatest way we're going to be able to get that. Okay, so this is double length, or double kind of two-way. Signaling is going to be fun times. Really, it's just doing that and it's doing that, so that's kind of it. Could I put this road here? And if I did that, let me pause that and just see. If I did that and got rid of this, is that enough to get the bypass through? Because if it is, then we're kind of go time. I'd have to go, so I'm on pause, so I could undo this, so I could do this, yeah. What about if I did, what if I did this? Nope, what doesn't it like? Is it that? Okay, what about if we did this? Because that's that, and then that's that, and that might work. Yeah, we could do that. In fact, I can't get it in there, can I? Ooh. That bypass would just go, so it'd be like this, really. Can I get it a bit more? No, because of that. But I could do that. Now I need to know if that is too close, because sometimes the game won't let you do that. And I think that's too close. So can I... Oh, I don't need this bit, do I? Yeah, this is in here, I think. So I think I might be able to get rid of that. And this hopefully will still be functional. If not, I'll just move there. I'll just move that. Okay. 64. Okay, that's no good. What we could do is go give it a little offshoot, get rid. And now we know it needs to come out of there. It doesn't actually need to come out like that at all, actually. We're only doing that because of this. But I don't want to get rid of this terrain because I'm trying to save the pennies. Let me go here. And now we could do... Yeah, I think I need to fix that. Okay, so let's do this. Oh man, this is where Stitch Up really stitches himself up. There we go. Okay, and get rid of the little nubbin. And what we could do is... See, this all depends if this is working down here. Okay, so we know it can't be that. Let's go one more. Now that's a better distance. And that, although this is not very nice, we could do this. Yeah, we could do that. Look at that. Look at that grabbing the road. Could do that and then straight through. 10,000. Yes, please. That is fantastic because now we've got the right sort of... Because now we've got the way in. And really, let's just get rid of this so we can make it work. And then I've got to connect up. You know, I have to connect these, or you know, we're really doing ourselves in. Might as well do this. Yep. I won't get rid of that just yet, but now we have a proper bypass of the freight station, which is brilliant. And I want to put this as this and just match that. So now I can do a similar one. So if I go one more, is it one more? Yep, there we go. Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, well, these distances aren't the same, but that's pretty symmetrical. That will allow me to. Yeah, I'm happy with how that looks. Okay, that's nice. These trees are very close to the railway line, but this is good. So passenger trains will come in here. They'll go down there. They'll come into there. And then they'll come back out. They'll get onto this part, which will get them onto this way anyway. That means this part is always in one direction. I might double track this section here just because we can, because really the passenger train is coming this way anyway, because that, I mean, it won't even have to sort of bother with that, although it has to when it comes down here. So let's leave it for now. It kind of works. If I put signaling in, that will kind of work. Okay, we can actually, if I do this, now where's my dairy train? He's there. I'm going to unpause it. We got anything else that we need to worry about? Nope. Let's unpause that. Wow, this is some proper infrastructure. Look at this new station. And I love this. Let's see how he's connected as well. Look at that. Brilliant. Even over here, this is brilliant. And if we get the conurbation all around here, look, it's going to have such a footprint. Fantastic. Checking how long the episode's been going. Just checking here. Whoa, the episode is giant in length. Oh my god. What we'll do is, has this train got out of there? No. Okay, I'm going to get this train to go, please. Yes. Once it gets behind here, what I'm going to do is, pause it. I'm going to put a rail signal. I'm going to put a block signal. Ooh, can you not be like that? Okay, here we go. This is great. I love these filters here. A semaphore and a pre-semaphore. I want to use these. Oh, these are lovely. Home and distant, semaphore and home. Let's just use what we know. So let's just use a semaphore here. And I want to do it facing this way. So when the train's heading that way, no, I want to do it facing this way. So that just blocks the rest. So he won't come up. Yep, that just sends the blocks different because I want to be able to get a train out of here. It's going to be like that. Yep, brilliant. So now, if this is all, if I look at the blocks here and the signaling, now everything on this side is just one, and I want to just get the train into there. And then I can worry about the signaling around here because it's going to be a bit of fiddly signaling, but we'll do that at the start of next episode. But for now, let's get ourselves a train, please. And let's go here, let's go passengers, and we want to go this one. And I'm going to put in two of them, just two for now. Shall we not actually do that? Can we not do this? Yeah. Yeah, but they can't. You can only do two. Can I do copy? No. I can't replace. No. Okay, let me try replacing this one with this one. And then can I do anything? No. No, yes, I might be able to then go plus. So they're powered, aren't they? Passenger. Powered, I can't get in there, but I might be able to get this guy in. Incompatible coupling. If I do... See, that's weird. Would they... What about if I do this? That's a weird looking little setup, but it might work. 142,000. If it doesn't work, I'm in the shite. But it would have told me now if it doesn't work. That's weird. What's that? Oh my god. Why is it doing that? Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's see if this... I don't think this is going to work, is it, guys? I think I've just wasted that money. I'm going to have to put that back into... I'm going to have to stick that back into the sheds and leave it there. Okay, let's go... well, let's do a... It's passenger, so let's not do load. Let's do... add order. It's a passenger train, so what are you doing, please? Oh my god. We want to go edit and bin, and I want to go add stop here, and I want it to be transfer. And then I want add stop here, and I want it to go transfer. Unload and then load available passengers and cargo. Yep. And I want to call this save as, and this will be passenger passenger route 1. Key. Please work. Okay, unpause. And then let's see if we get a major flag saying we've got problems. No, we don't. And we've got this little fella, and he's doing that. And this guy's heading back off. Here he goes. This train's now heading this way. And I think we've tricked this guy into actually doing his thing. This is really cool. I know the episode is long, but this is really cool. Little steam-powered train here. I mean, this is great. Yeah, we got some Pullman colours going on. 3 different units, all coupled together. God knows how. Up the little hill, he did all right. Let's check out his speed. 97. That's nice and fast. It's a short route anyway. But we are going to be. Ooh, what's happening there? Bowie needs more coal, or accepts more coal. That's great. There's this guy over here, Mr. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's why we're making the buck. Oh yeah, that's alright. He might go there first because I forgot to put a turn in here. So he may do that. Now, I'm going to put a waypoint in here because I don't want him going through the station. I want him going this way. That makes more sense, that anyway. No, he's going to use that as a turnaround. Okay, let's see what he does then. So let's go here and let's see him come in. Alright, he pulls into the station for the first time. And let's see how he goes with passengers. So let's see. So he goes right at the end. Look at him, he's right at the end. I don't mind that. And he loads up. Let's see how many he loads up. 1 passenger. Brilliant. Brilliant. 1 passenger, guys. Oh, good. He's gone the other way. I haven't got the signaling in yet, so he's gone the other way. That's all right. That's fine. Let's see if he makes any money on this 1 passenger. £68. He's now loaded up 3 passengers. Let's watch him for a sec. £3. We're going to get £205. Now he loads up 1 more passenger. Okay. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, I'm actually really happy with this. I mean, this green thing's weird, but we just have to go with it. I suppose it's here as well, isn't it? I think it's an issue with it though. But yeah, this is kind of cool. So we've got that station put in. We've got our first passenger network put in. Lovely little retaining seawall. Nice vista. We have, I mean, look at the amount of rail that's gone in here. We've rerouted this road all in budget. We'll stay on speed 1 here. Yeah, we spent 700 odd thousand or probably 700,000. And it's been good fun. So I'm going to leave the episode here. Let's just see how much he gets as a drop off there. How much is he going to... We probably get, what, £3 again? How's he going to get that one? £68, that's right, yep. Then he loads up 1, 2, and 3. I mean, he's going to have to load up more people than that, please. Why is he doing that? 1 of 26, 1 of 24, and 1 of 25. Well, I'll have to see. I'm not sure why, but let's hope that he doesn't continue to always do that. Otherwise, we will have an issue, but I think it's brilliant. So, guys, please like, subscribe to Stitch Up. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next episode of Voxel Tycoon. This is our Delboca Vista series. Cheers.